Hi everybody, welcome to Stamp with Lisa Brown. I'm just kind of getting set up here, so we'll wait a minute and have everybody join us tonight. I'm going to try to have my laptop in front of me, so I'm trying to see if I can also get on here and have my laptop in front of me so I can see what is happening. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, so just give me 1 second, see if I can do this. I am not sure. Let's see. Hey Sandy, how are you? Hey girl, thanks for joining me. Let's see, I'm gonna go back home and see if it pops up in my news feed here. Oh, it is. Okay, looks like maybe a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. Just give me 1 second. Put my laptop in front of me. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to see that. Hey, Lisa Erdahl. Okay, see both of you guys. Let's see. Went and got my nails done today. Got my pretty purple on. I'm so excited. All right, so we're doing the 12 weeks of Christmas. And as I explained last week, if you didn't catch my video last week, I have, hey Linda Zaveski, how are you? I did post a video on my YouTube channel. It's Lisa Brown, or Stamp with Lisa Brown. And so that video is on there, or you can catch it in my Stamp with Lisa Brown Facebook page. Hey Kim, how are you? I'm so glad that you can make it to the crop next month. Gosh, it's going to be here before we know it. I have so much to do for that. So I have the crop information on my blog. It's creativecardcloset.com, and it's the second weekend of November. I still have plenty of room if you would like to join. Yeah, you can catch the details on my blog. It may have even have posted on my Facebook page. So catch it there. Anyways, so this is our Christmas countdown calendar. And I know you guys can't, everything is going to be backwards for you. I'm working on getting that corrected. So last week we did drawers 1 and 2. So this week we're going to do drawers 3 and 4. And then for the 12 weeks, we're going to go all the way down. And then we have a surprise in drawer number 25. I'm planning on that video to be, let's see, the 12th week is December 18th. So I'm planning on doing the drawer 25 on Saturday, which would be like the 21st. I didn't want to hit it too close to Christmas because I know everything gets kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and get started because I'm kind of like, I'm all over today. So I am just removing drawer number 3. And in drawer number 3, we have, let's see, some kind of 3D element or something using the shimmery crystal effects in Stampin', the ICE Stampin' Glitter. Okay, so I have my project set aside. So we need to use the crystal effects, and it's glimmery, and we need to use the Stampin' Glitter. Okay, so let me do it where I have to turn the camera down, so bear with me for 1 second. Okay. And all right, I think we're good. Let's see here. So Stampin' Up in the Holiday Catalog came up with some crystal effects, and crystal effects is kind of like a glue. It dries clear and it dries super shiny, and this one has some glitter in it, and I did a couple of snowflakes. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the glimmer in it, but the cardstock is real shiny, and there's glitter inside of the crystal effects. Crystal Effects is really cool because not only can you do a bunch of accents with it, and like I said, it dries clearer, but you can actually literally use it as a glue to hold your projects together. So if I wanted to glue these two snowflakes together, I could just put a little dot of Crystal Effects on that and it would dry and hold. And then we have the Stampin' Glitter, the ICE Stampin' Glitter. And it's fun, chunky glitter. It's gonna make a mess. I love it. So it's just like glitter, but it's super chunky, sparkly, and shimmery. So we're gonna play with that too. Okay, let's grab our project and get started. Today we're gonna use, let's see, from the Frosted Foliage, and it has coordinating dies that happens to go with it. So if I could find them. Oh, I already grabbed them. They're right here. So this is available in a bundle. You've got the stamp set and the dies. When I remove my dies from the cardboard, there's like a sticky strip on there. That's how the dies stay on there. So when I remove them, the sticky is exposed. So if I were to close this back down, this front cover would stick to it. So I take the plastic that our paper comes in and I cover the tape, and then that way it protects it and it doesn't rip this. So it comes with this fun framelit, and it comes with a little stitched framelit, and it comes with a die that cuts out these two snowflakes that I was showing you. So let's get started. We're going to use, let me get this out of the way. This is Native Navy cardstock. And get a bone folder. The product suite in the catalog, Feels Like Frost, has the best little 6x6 pad of paper. It's on one side, it's all different hues, like these are the blues. And there's all kinds of pine scenes, little wintry scenes, and then it gets into just some beautiful, beautiful scenery. These are actual images. So there's all kinds. This one's real pretty too, the purples. But as you see, as I'm flipping, the whole back side of the paper, it's all foil. Every piece of paper is foil. Hey, Christine, I see that you're on. Thanks for joining. It's really cool. Okay. So for today, we're going to use this piece here. And it coordinates with Balmy Blue and Native Navy. It's going to be our inside. So our card base is just a standard card base. So it's 8.5 by 5.5. It's just a half a sheet of cardstock, and I folded it in half. And then I cut down our designer series paper to 5.25 by 4. Okay, and then you can see where how I cut this down. Let's see, maybe you can't. Oh, which way does this go? I think it went this way, and then this little piece came off of from down here, or no, the other way. Yeah, it goes like that. Okay. So we're just going to adhere this on with our snail adhesive. I really, you know what, I'm going to use glue because this is foil and the glue will hold it better. I really hate not using the foil side because it's so pretty, but the other side's pretty too. Okay. Oh, we just glue that on like that. Okay, so we're going to use these two dies. I'll get the, oops, put my protective piece back in there. Okay. This paper kind of does itself. All right. The stamp set, the frosted foliage, has 3 different words with it. So on the outside, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this framelit and I'm going to cut it out of the Balmy Blue cardstock. And then I am going to take this die and cut out the center of it. So I'm making a frame. And actually, I'm going to try to do this all at once. Just cut everything at once. So I'm going to line it up, and I'm actually going to use a sticky note to hold everything in place. I think that'll be good. Okay. I'll go like this. Make sure I get that inner frame. And I know this might be kind of close to the camera. Get my card base out of the way. Oh, I got too much stuff on my table right now. Aha. So we're going to lay that on here. I'm going to put our cutting plate on, and we're going to run this through. Get my arm in the way. I just wanted you to see me cutting that. And then we have our pick tool that has the new, you can get the new scrubby adapter, and it comes with a couple of the foam mats. Let me get this off of here. And because of the detail in the die, I'm just going to give that a little scrub to help all the little pieces come out. Pull out my frame. Look. Oh, look at how nice that comes out. All right. And put that aside. Oh, it didn't cut all the way. There we go. I'll grab my scissors. Okay. So maybe it's better to run them separate. I just had to give it a little snip. The one edge didn't catch there, probably because I ran them together. Ran the dies through at the same time. And there's just a couple little pieces to poke out that didn't come out when I scrubbed. But they're coming out real easy. Okay. Now you can use this leftover piece. It's a stitched. There's stitch edging on it. You can use that for another card project, or I'm going to see, I have a pretty big word stamp to put on the inside of the card, but we may use this on the inside of the card, so I'm going to set it aside for right now. Okay. All right. Bring our card base back over. I think I want this up here. And then I have the words, wishing you a season full of family, friends, and happiness. So I'm going to take my Night of Navy cardstock, and I'm going to ink up my stamp. And I'm just kind of positioning to see where I want this, because I'm going to stamp the words on that paper. So I think I'm going to do it right up here. Make sure my frame's straight so I can get my words straight. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there I put my words on. Okay. My scrap paper. I'm going to stamp this off. If I don't clean my stamps right away. I just know I'm going to put my hand on it, and then I'm going to have blue ink everywhere. And I'm going to be like, where's this blue ink coming from? Okay. And let's see. Okay, but before, so this is going to go on here. But if we remember in our 12 weeks of Christmas, the drawer that I pulled out, it said that we needed to use the Crystal Effects and the ICE Stampin' Glitter. Okay, so I already showed you 2 little snowflakes that I had done. I did these previously with this die, and I had cut them out of the Balmy Blue. So I already had those done to show you. Now I'm going to, I think I want to jazz this up a little bit with the Stampin' Ice Glitter. So I'm actually going to use my Crystal Effects, and I don't know, let's see. We're going to kind of wing this. Oh, I bent my little guy here. All right, so I'm going to rub Crystal Effects on here. I know the camera's kind of dark tonight, and I don't know why. Maybe because it's dark so early out. Oh my goodness. It was just about dark by the time I got home. So I'm going to just put glue all over this. Excuse me. Crystal Effects. I told you can use it like glue. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to take my ICE Stampin' Glitter, and I'm going to dump it over top of that. Okay. And then dump off the excess. Ooh, it looks frosted. You know how when you when it's really cold outside and it snows, and it sticks to all the branches and the branches are just glistening? That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can get a good look at that or not, but it's really cool. So I'm really, really liking that. So I think I'm going to continue, and I'm going to put some Crystal Effects here. I'm going to put some here. Whoa, I'm gooping it on. Okay, why not? We'll put some on these too. I don't know if I exactly want it on all of it, so. Okay. And now let's do the other side. So when you finish doing this, you obviously would want it to sit for, I don't know, probably about 5 minutes. Depends on how thick you put on the Crystal Effects. And just let it dry before you put it on your project. So you might want to do this part first, and then cut all your other paper, you know, and maybe stamp the inside what you want on the inside of your card. And then by the time you do all of that, this should be dry. Okay. So let's put, and that's like a little, another little snowflake there. So that'd be cool. Oh my gosh, this stuff would be great in a shaker card. Ooh, maybe we should make some shaker cards. That'd be fun. Oh, that's great. That looks really, really cool. Okay, so I'm going to set that down. I will at least close, well, I'll just dump this right now. I like to use coffee filters for my glitter, my embossing powder, stuff like this. It doesn't, there's no static on the coffee filter, and so it just slides right off. It's super, super nice to use when you're dealing with fun, messy things. Okay. Let's see. Melissa. But both sides are so pretty. How do you pick? Oh, I know, Missy. Oh my gosh. I know. So, I'll get to that in a second, so that we can get a little glimmer of the foil side of the paper. But this is so pretty. Oh, look it. This is exactly what I was talking about. Look, I smeared it. Ah, oh well. Okay, so this is kind of wet, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. I'm actually going to use, we have our mini dimensionals. I love these things. It was the best thing that Stampin' Up! Came out with. And look, it just fits right in the corner of that frame. Oh, that's perfect. Let's stick it in this corner. I'll have to do a card project where like I use half of the printed side and half of the foil side. And that way you can see both. But I did save the other pieces from this because this is 6x6. I don't know if you caught the very beginning of the video, Missy. It's a 6x6. So I have the other pieces. And that's where I'm kind of thinking that I may use the other side on the for the inside of the card. Let's see. We'll put one more right here. That should be good. Okay. Now these backings are, oh, they're coming off good today. Oops. Spoke too soon. These papers are, they're so tiny. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I have a hard time getting the small ones off just because they're so tiny. I'm just gonna throw them to the side over here. Okay. Then, all right. I'm gonna put this on. So while I'm sticking this to my fingers, remember to comment, like the video, and share the video. I will give you 24 hours to do that. And everybody who comments, likes, and shares, their name will be entered and you will get the projects that I make. So I just thought that was like a little fun twist. Okay. So that's fun with the little, and then I'm gonna take the snowflakes. I think I'm gonna add the snowflakes in here just for some extra texture. So, okay, we're gonna use our Crystal Effects. So remember, you can use your Crystal Effects as glue. So I'm just gonna put a dot on the back. And again, this is the shimmer Crystal Effects. So it's regular Crystal Effects, but it has some glitter in it. Yeah, I'll just build that up down there. And we'll put this one up here. Okay, find my cap. So fun. And then here's the other piece of the paper. You could even add, I could add Crystal Effects down the center of this. I'm gonna add some here, and then I'm gonna just kind of spread it out. I know you probably can't see this in the video because it's coming out clear. So then I'm going to use this strip on another card another day, but I just wanted to show you. I'm going to get that ice back out. And I'm going to dump that over it. Okay. I'm going to tap it down a little bit too. Okay. Oh, that's fabulous. Ah, I love it. Actually, I think I even want some more. I didn't get up in here. Okay, can you see that? How it's all shimmery? Definitely one where we make use of all the scraps. Absolutely. Okay, just means you have to buy 2 packs. Oh, ha, I have 2 packs. Of course I do. Well, it's hard doing classes and I coordinate something, you know, say like with this design. And, you know, I have 12 people coming to card class. There's only, you know, 4 pieces in there. So I have to have multiple packs of paper. So, yes, I definitely have more than 1 pack. Okay. So, this is really fun. So, that's using the Shimmer Crystal Effects and the ICE Stampin' Glitter. All right. So then when we go back to the front of the card and we cut out this frame, we ended up with the inside with a stitching on it. And I already pre-selected my inside. I want to see if this is going to fit. Oh, absolutely it's going to fit. Yay. Okay. So on the inside, I'm sending you a little Yuletide cheer. Let's see. Nope, I think I like it this way. Okay. Stamp this off on my scrap. You know that when you ink up your stamps, especially for the dark colors like this, and you want to stamp off on the scrap paper. I mentioned this last time, because your chamois that you're going to clean your stamps off with, see how mine's nice and black? But mine's heavily used too. So if you don't stamp off, that's just all the more ink that will transfer to your chamois, and you have to wash it that more frequently. See, because the other side's not too bad. Yeah, okay, maybe it is. Love the chamois. Best invention ever, as far as I'm concerned. So we could even add this. I could have cut this down and added that to the inside and maybe overlaid this, but I'm going to save this for another project. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to glue down my sentiment. Use my Tombow liquid glue. It's almost empty. There we go. All right, that's good. I'll put that here. All right. Now, when I cut the paper, it left like about a 1/2 inch piece, and this is what I was talking about. So I could either put the blue side down on the bottom, but I think just for an added interest, I'm going to use the foil side, and we're going to put that at the bottom. Just for a little decoration. Okay. That's going to be the inside of our card. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, my missing comments. Oh, hey, Linda Adkins is on. Hey, Linda, how are you? All right, here's our card, and we added the ice up here, and there's these snowflakes. Oops, I just picked it off. It wasn't dry yet. We added the crystal effects too, and the paper pack, which my mind just went blank. Feels Like Frost 6x6 DSP paper, and we just stamped the sentiment there and use the coordinating framelits to cut this out, and the inside of our card. Okay. I hope you liked that one. Let me see. Let me clean up my mess. So again, don't forget to comment, like, and share the video, and you will be put in a drawing to earn these cards, the projects that I'm making today. And then for every person that comments, likes, and shares, I'm keeping track. I have a surprise on the 21st for a final video. I'm going to do bonus projects and a bonus video, and somebody is going to win something super, super fun. So be sure to comment, like, and share. If you are just joining me, all my videos are being saved and uploaded to YouTube. It's Lisa Brown, Stamp with Lisa Brown. I don't know why it comes up that way, but you can just YouTube, you can search for my name, or you should be able to find me with Stamp with Lisa Brown. But make sure you see me, because see my picture. Hopefully most of you know what I look like. Because there are 2 Lisa Brown Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. Oh yes. I have a picture to prove it. All right, so now we're going to go back to our box. And we just did drawer number 3. So we're going to do drawer number 4. Hey, Anita. Oh, I like the color of your nails. Thank you. I just got them done again today. I had more of a pink on, but it was so funny. It was like, oh, let me see all the nail samples. She has them all painted out on like a fake nail thing. And just as I was saying it, she was saying it. She's like, I've been feeling like purple. And as I was saying, oh, I think I want a purple. So that's what we went with. All right. Oh, and look, Sandy Bennett, it matches my glue holder almost. Ha ha ha. All right. So in drawer number 4, we have, dun, da, da, da. Oh, the Mary Moose Stamp and Punch. It's, oh my goodness, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. All right. So it is definitely called Mary Moose. And let's see, give me 1 second here while I grab the project off my shelf. Okay. This is Mary Moose. Okay. All right. We have a little detailed card today. Linda. Sandy. Ooh. Was that ooh on my nails or ooh on the Mary Moose? All right. Let me get super cute. Oh my gosh. I will put this down so you can look at it. Super, super cute stamp set. And it has a coordinating punch. Let me see where you can see that. Let me put, oh my gosh, I'm getting such a reflection today. So, it's the moose punch. Yay. All right. And oh my goodness, I used a color. You guys, I don't know if I've used it before. I used the shaded spruce. I think I used the ink pad once, but I can't recall using the cardstock. And goodness, I love it. It goes so good. And not only that, I coordinated it with the lovely lipstick Grow Green ribbon. They go great together. Look at this. Who knew? Hey, Julie, how are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard from you in a long time. I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right, so I actually did, this is our card that we're going to be making. I missed why you're talking about Jinx. And I missed why his legs are too skinny to fussy cut. Oh, the moose. Oh, no, we are not. We are not fussy cutting him. Oh, goodness. Okay, so like I said, our card base is shaded spruce. And again, standard 8.5 by 5.5 cut. All right, and we're just gonna fold that in half and run our bone folder over. then we are going to take, I have too many pieces of paper here. I got to remember what I did. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're going to take a piece of Whisper White, and the Whisper White is 5 1/4 by 4. So it's just a 1/4 inch smaller than your card base. Okay. We're going to take the Birch background stamp set. I don't know why, I love my background stamps on the wood block. I pay the extra money for it. People think I'm crazy. I was at on stage for Stampin' Up. It's a Stampin' Up's convention in Orlando back in November of last year. And Stampin' Up announced that they were getting rid of all their wood-mounted stamps. And the whole room was just like, oh my gosh. And then they said, except for in North America, because we are an international company now, except in North America, the background stamps are going to be available in wood. And I'm not kidding you, out of a room, I don't even know how many people were there. 400, I'm going to guess. 300. It was like me and maybe 20 other people that were like, yay! It was funny. It was quite comical because everybody's like looking around, seeing who was cheering that they wanted their wood background on the wood block. But I leave mine in my stamp case. It's a solid surface. For me, it just works. When you put your image sheets on, where's the other? Hang on one second. So on the cling stamps, you know, they're on the foam, and you have to put on your image sheet. Okay, I mean, you don't have to, but when you put your image sheet on, I find that I get, with a large red rubber like this, when I put my image sheet on, it curls. So I guess you don't have to put your image sheet on, but I don't know. I like the wood. Okay, moving on. You heard enough about that. All right, so I'm using crumb cake, and I am inking up the whole surface. And then I am going to take my card, my Whisper White card front, and we're just going to drop it right on there. Here we go again. I need to close this before I set my hand in it. And then I'm taking a scrap piece of paper and lay it over, and I'm just going to lightly rub like this. Remove that. Oh, look, it came right with it. And then look, it's like a perfect impression. Love it, love it. Okay. And I'll clean it better later, but for right now, I just take my chamois and give it a little, yeah, there. Good. Done. Okay. We can set this aside. Okay. So on my card, I took an oval die, and I cut out the center of it. So I am going to do that right now. And I went a little bit higher, so I didn't go perfectly in the center of my card. I went up a little bit. So I'm going to do that right now. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and share my video. And then also, if you go and like my my YouTube channel, that would be awesome. Okay. So you can save this scrap for another project. All right. Okay. Now, I took another piece of Whisper White, and I cut it a 1/4 inch smaller than this. So this one is cut at 5 by 3 3/4. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put just a tiny, tiny tack of adhesive, and it mattes. So it's probably hard for you to see because it's white on white, but they matte each other. And then I'm going to flip it over, And I'm going to take a pencil and I'm just going to lightly make a couple of marks in here. And then I'm going to peel those 2 pieces of paper off. Don't worry if this, like, it tore just a tiny bit. It's going to get covered, so don't worry about that. All right. And then in the Mary Moose stamp set, we have a couple of trees. And so that's where we're going to stamp our trees in the shaded spruce. And those pencil marks that I made is my guide of where I want my trees to go. Because these are photopolymer, I am going to stamp on my foam pad. How do you know Julie Lisa Brown? I know Julie, oh my gosh, Julie, from Chautauqua? From scrapbooking. Yeah, from the crops. How do you know her? Oh my goodness. Okay. So shaded spruce is a really dark green. And therefore I want like a shadow effect or like a depth into the card. So I'm going to ink it up. I'm looking at my guides. And I'm going to stamp my tree once. And then I'm just going to go and stamp it again. I'm going to offset it and stamp it again. Now, I only wanted those 2 big trees. So, clean off our stamp. And we're going to grab our little tree. And then we're just going to kind of fill in. So, I'm going to stamp a little tree and then stamp off. And I'm going to stamp a little tree, stamp off. And, I'm going to stamp, I think I want a shadow of a tree up top of a little one. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm good with that. And then I'm just going to lay this over for a second to see. I think I'm good with that. Okay. Let's clean this off. All right. Ooh. See, I'm telling you, I'm going to put my hand in one of these yet, you guys. Now I'm going to take dimensionals, bear with me, and I'm going to put dimensionals all the way around and in the corners of the card. So several of them. Oh my gosh, I'm moving my paper. Okay. Oh, what did I miss? I met Julie through Kim Carter at Adrian Stevenson's Crowded Castaway Pay. Oh, wow. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Adrian Stevenson. I have not heard that name in forever. She's still doing those. I know like Viola and all of them used to go to those. So my tip for the dimensionals is I press my fingernail into them and they kind of curl up, and it seems to help to be able to like flick them off and peel them off real easily. As I'm saying that, I'm having trouble. See, sometimes they just come right off. Sometimes it's just a matter of me grabbing them. I always wanted to do the Castaway Bay. We said we love shaded spruce at the same time. Did we? Yeah, it's not, shaded spruce hasn't been like one of my go-to colors. I seem to have like a hard time using it. So, oh, I need to erase my little pencil marks. And the other ones got covered up by trees, so you can't see them. Okay. All right. So you can either do it, lay it down this way and line it up because you know you already made a frame. Well, let's do it and see. There we go. Boop, boop. Okay. And I'm going to, oh, I need to put my ribbon on. So let's see here. I'll put some adhesive here. And this is the Lovely Lipstick 1/8 inch grosgrain ribbon. It's in color. So they have the 1/8 grosgrain in all of the in colors. Pineapple Punch, Blueberry Bushel. Don't ask me what the other ones are because I can't think right now. Okay. But I liked it on this card. Yeah. I like the color with the shaded spruce. And we're gonna, lots of glue. And that goes on there. I'm doing everything with you. I didn't preempt anything for the project. I mean, I did my sample card, but I didn't like stamp or die cut or anything. So you guys are watching the full effect. All right. So I have a couple of pieces of scrap. I need to take the smallest scalloped oval and cut it out of shaded spruce. And then I'm taking my words. I love these words. I know they're going to be backwards for you, but it says Merry Christmas. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we're going to just stamp that over here. Yay. Stamp off. Clean my stamp. Okay. Give me a second here. I'm going to go to my Big Shot. Well, and cut these out real quick. Yeah. So we talked about the crap. Let's see. Oh, we're going to Stampin' Up! Is having another convention, and it's in Lansing, Michigan. So there's several of us going to that. I'm super excited. I can't wait. But I have so much to do before then. I signed up to do an organized swap. And actually, she emailed out yesterday. And it was supposed to be 40 cards, but apparently she didn't have as many sign up for the time slot that we all signed up for. So I only have to make 30. Well, technically 31 because she gets one for herself for doing the swap. So you make, oh no, 32. Oh my goodness. So you have to pre-make 15 cards, make her one, make a sample, and then you have to cut the supplies to make 15 more. So everybody who's in the swap does that. And then we have a time slot. I think the time is like from noon to 4 or noon to 3. And so we only have that 3 hours to make those swaps. So when we leave, we'll have our own, and then we'll have like 30 others. So that'll be kind of cool. Okay, and we're just going to layer those together. And 2 dimensionals on the back of that. And let's see. I met Yulisa Brown at the crop at the church in Parma. Oh my gosh, is that where we met Julie? Oh my goodness. Yes, Carol. Do you still go to that one? I've never been to Sue Stanish's crops. I don't know, along the way, I ended up on her email list. So I get all of her emails for the crops. Oh my gosh, Julie, I totally forgot about Carol's. Yeah. All right. So our Merry Christmas is going to go up here. Now we have to do the ever coveted the moose. So he is a 2-step stamp, and let's see, I'm going to do the outline. So there's an outline. So I could actually take crumb cake cardstock and just stamp the outline, which I'll show you. I'm doing an early espresso. I probably should use my foam mat so it comes out right. Although my table is usually pretty good. Okay, so here's the outline of the mousse. Super cute. Super cute, right? So if you were to stamp this in early espresso on the crumb cake, you could just straight out punch him out and go. Like, you wouldn't have to have the inside. But I'm going to do it the hard way. So he is, so here's, I just inked up his body to give him color. And we're going to line this up. Voila. Okay, there's our mousse. Now he's colored. And, oh my goodness, I have too much on my table. Here's my punch. So no fussy cutting, Anita. Yeah, we're gonna line him up. Oh my goodness, my paper keeps moving. Do you know what I do when I'm punching and I'm trying to line something up? I stop breathing. I like hold my breath. Okay. Here's our little moose. He's so cute. And I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back of him. He's going to go right here. I'm going to flick up his little antlers too, just to give him a little more. And there's our card. Yay. Let's see, we could even put an inside in. Let's do that. Let's put an inside in there. I'm going to use my shaded spruce again. And I am going to, let's see, I think I'll just add a little tree. I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the front. I'm going to stamp a little tree just off a little bit, and then I'm going to stamp it again and one more time just to give it a little shadow effect. Okay. Let's see. And this is, what did we put in the front? Merry Christmas. Happiest of holidays. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Merry Christmas. Have a cozy, oh, I like that. Let's do have a cozy Christmas. Here's an extra. There's a big block, but that's okay. And we'll do it in early espresso. Okay. So there we have it. So let's put it in our card. If you guys aren't on my email list, I don't know if you're on my email list, Julie. Well, maybe you are. You can sign up for my blog or send me a message. And I can add you, and I'm sending out reminders of when I go live, along with sending the reminders on Facebook. But my reminders, my reminder email goes out the day before. You can, on my reminder emails, I give you the latest news, anything that may be on sale. They just added some stuff to the clearance rack. So if you want to check out the clearance rack, my website for that, to shop through me with Stampin' Up! Is stampwithlisabrown.stampinup.net. And there's should be on the sidebar, it'll say clearance rack. They just added a whole suite of product for $60. Stamps, dies, 2 packs of 6x6 paper, and some embellishments and stuff. So And the paper's like, it has foil in it, and it's really gorgeous. So anyways, I will be back next Wednesday with week 3, more projects from my 12 weeks of Christmas. Thank you for joining me tonight, and have a good evening. All right, bye-bye.